Good day. I understand some of y'all are having trouble getting this first Turk's head knot down. One of the more important things is that you tie a piece of stopper cordage, because as you see, the 4 strands don't have anything to really hold them together. So once you formed your finger loops, figured out where you want your knot to be, put your stopper knot. So we're going to do that with this shorter group, because I recommend, if you're having trouble tying it with the long strands, first familiarize yourself with the knot so you understand how it goes together, and then move on to your sling. So I've got 2 pieces of 2-foot scrap paracord that were folded in half, so they're 4 1-foot pieces. This I'm going to simulate as my finger loop side. So we're going to tie my constrictor knot, or not my constrictor knot, a constrictor knot. You go over top, make a cross, go over top of it, come up underneath, and then you're going to go through and under, or under and through your little X, and that forms a constrictor knot. You need something that you can tie your Turk's head knot down on top of, so you can pull it nice and tight, and then you can remove this, and that goes away. But as you see, what that does is it makes it so that you have nice held 4 positions: a north, an east, a south, and a west. Now, like I said, normally they would be super long strands that are going off to the 4 cords of your main part of your sling, but we're going to practice today, so we've got a smaller piece. So if you tie the beginning part, you can tie it by going this way, like that, or remember, you can tie it going this way. Either way, doesn't matter. I usually tie mine going this way, just because of the way all of my braiding works. So most everybody said that they've gotten to this point. So once you've gotten to this point, what's going to happen in the next stage is you see that there's 4 openings here. Each one of these cords is going to go, we'll use this one, it's going to go underneath, and then underneath this one and up. This next one would go underneath, and then underneath, and then up. The next one would go up here, and then the last one goes up here. So a simple way that I found to keep track of it, instead of trying to keep it all loose like this and do that, is go ahead and snug it up. So that it's like this. Now you can work each one of the individual sections. And like I said, you work it in the direction that the cords are laying. So you see these cords are laying this way. They naturally want to go in that direction. If we had done it the other way, they would want to go the other way around. So going back to where they were. So I start on my north side, so it goes underneath of this one. Right here, it's number 1. And it goes underneath of number 2. Now you can actually, by doing it this way, you can use number 2 to pull open where that cord needed to go up and through. When it wants to behave itself. And then I leave a little loop in, and then just pull that back tight, snug it back up. So you're right back to where you were, and you'll know which ones you've done because they'll be coming straight out the top instead of coming out the sides. All right, so we've got number 1 done. So we're going to go to number 2, which is the west one. So it goes underneath the south and up and through east. So you can take it and use the east one to open it up. And if you've got a set of tweezers, it's real easy because then you can put them down through there. You can take your cord that you're working with and stick it right in the tweezers. This is how I do it. And then it comes right up. And then the same thing, you'd want to tighten all your stuff back up. And like I said, these wouldn't be short anymore, they would be super long, but you just hang them off and then you continue on, and you can rotate it too as you go. So now you know that you're working on this one, so it goes under, and here's where some people get tricked because you're coming back into the ones that you've already used. So it's under the one, and here's number 2. It's right here. You left that nice little loop. That's why we left the loop on. It's right there. And I said if you've got your pair of tweezers, it comes right through. And that's your one that you're working with. Slip it in. Pinch it. And then the last one. See, under 1 and under 2, and you can check to see there's no additional cord going up into it. See those? See that right there? This one doesn't have one, so that's where it's going to go. So here it is right here. So under 1, under 2, right there. Pull it open and drop the tweezers down and under. So it's under all of that. Just put it all down there. And then you tighten it. Put the top back up. And see, and that's why that constrictor knot was important. See how I've tightened it down to it? And here would be your finger loops. Okay. And then you just slowly start working these one at a time in order as they go around. Even as you're tightening them all the way up, slowly right around. You can use a fig too if you've got one of those to open up the holes, or even put on the ends of the cords, especially the long ones if you're having trouble keeping track of which one you're supposed to be working. Right, so there's that. So let's take this off. See why I like to use that, because it really holds well, tightens into itself. It doesn't like to slip. And you can tie it in. Square it up on top, and then just pick under, open it up, and back in. This one, under. under. And see, we're back to that very first one. So it's got the little loop on it. Tighten it back down. And the last one. Under. Look, there's no cord going on. Alright, if y'all found that useful, like and subscribe. Good day.